intelligent home video system. Intellivision turns your TV set into a family entertainment center. Television. Intellivision. It's a lot more fun and a bigger challenge. No game plays the same way twice. More realistic. See how the players move. Listen to the sound effects. The roar of the crowd. There are Intellivision games for everyone in the family. Space games, sport, battle action, learning games, and even games of chance. Television. The finest home video game system in the world today. The only system designed to keep pace with tomorrow. Before you buy any other video game system, be sure. Play Intellivision first. Intellivision. So intelligent, no game plays the same way twice.
The voice of Duke Nukem, and you're watching Tim's Tiny Arcade, mother effer.
Hey guys, Tim from Tim's Tiny Arcade. I want to do a pickup video today. Haven't been getting too many games since this whole pandemic started, but we had a store that called Live Action Games that was doing pickup service, and I wanted to do give them my support. So I ended up buying my first Intellivision system from them. And let me show you guys what I ended up getting. So that's the back of the box, but here's the front of it. I got a boxed Intellivision. I didn't, I've said this in other videos, didn't own one when I was a kid, but my neighbor, Steve, owned one, and I would go over to his house and play, so I really wanted to get one at some point, especially with the new Amico coming out, and I got a lot of memories with the Intellivision. And he had a deal with the Intellivision and some games. So we'll take a little bit closer look at the box here in a second, but here's the Intellivision I got. And then some of the games I ended up getting on this deal. I ended up getting Night Stalker. That's a super, super fun game. Kind of like a maze game with berserk elements in it. These are pretty nice. I mean, it's got the cartridge, it's got the sleeves that go in the controllers, and the instructions. That's the way to go, I think. I'm a kind of a loose game collector when it comes to the Atari 2600, but I think for games for the Intellivision, I'm going to have to collect box ones just because you really need these sleeves on a lot of the games. So, anyway. So I ended up getting Night Stalker. I ended up getting NFL football. That was a game I played a lot with my neighbor Steve. We used to play a lot of the sports games. And you got to have these, like I said, for the controls. So that was another one I picked up. Ended up getting Lock and Chase. That was an arcade game. This is a pretty good port for the Intellivision. A maze game, kind of like a Pac-Man game, but you could close doors behind you. Major League Baseball. Now this one here, I believe, is a two-player game, so I can't play the computer, but we used to play a lot of this. Only problem with this one, I only got one of the sleeves for the controller on that one. So at some point I'll have to get another sleeve. I also got two loose carts. All this, I'll just tell you right now, was $100. It's for the box Intellivision, and 4 box games and 2 loose games. But I ended up getting Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. So I'm going to have to try to somehow get the sleeves for the controllers on that. And then the last game I got, Astro Smash. Astro Smash is a game where you're on like a planet or whatever, and the rocks are falling from the sky, and you got to shoot the asteroids. Real fun game. And the Amico, which is coming out later this year, has that as one of the pack-in games. So I'm pretty excited about that. But let's take a closer look at the Intellivision box. All right, guys, so here is the Intellivision box. I was not necessarily looking for a boxed Intellivision. I was looking for an Intellivision, but it's pretty sweet that this had the box with it. Let me turn it over for you guys real quick. Here's the back of it. Just kind of showing some of the games. Another game I used to play, I don't know if it's on here, but was Sea Battle. I'm going to try to pick, oh yeah, there it is, right here. It's kind of hard to see with the glare, but right there is Sea Battle. That was another game I play quite a bit of, so I'm going to pick that one up at some point. That's a great game to play. But I have a lot of memories of the Intellivision. Here's the system itself. It was super clean. So I was super excited when, you know, he had another one that wasn't boxed, but it didn't look as clean as this one. So, and I've already tested it out and it worked great. So anyway, if you've never played the Intellivision, you got to kind of get used to the controls because it's got the, I got pulled out. On this system, it was, you're wired into the system. You'd put those slip covers in there, and then you had this as your like your controller, and the buttons were on the side. So it took some getting used to because I was, like I said, always an Atari 2600 person, but playing the sports games on this system was way better than like playing home run or football on the Atari at the time. So anyway, I have a lot of memories of this system. Super excited I got it. Anyway, guys, I just want to do a quick video on the Intellivision. And anyway, guys, hope you guys stay safe. And until next time, we'll talk to you all later.
Almost anything. So when Mattel Electronics asked me to compare their television games with Atari, I gave it a try. I compared Atari baseball with Intellivision and found Intellivision played much more like real baseball. Then I compared Atari football with Intellivision. Again, Intellivision played more like the real game. In my opinion, if you try them both, there's only one conclusion you can come to. Intellivision from Mattel Electronics.